Hi guys! I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, trust me, it's gonna be okay. Remember that above the clouds, the sky is always blue, and from pain comes great breakthroughs, and a path to a truer and deeper happiness will unfold. So if you clicked on this video, I assume you have some amount of negative emotions appearing in your mind more or less frequently, and you wish you didn't. Well, the good news is you're like 99.9% of the people in this universe. And the even better news is that there are solutions to your problem. Let's have a look at it now. Today's topic: how to control negative emotions, and is that even possible? So, do you find yourself often feeling the same negative emotions? That's very common. So the first thought you can get rid of is, only me in this universe is having negative emotions. Actually, everybody does. And if you feel like shit today, it happens to so many other people at the same time. So let's investigate the potential sources and also some tips and tools that you can use to deal with these emotions. The first one is, do not identify with your emotions and do not feel guilty about them. You are not your emotions. They are a fleeting moment of consciousness, much like a floating piece of wood at the surface of the ocean of your mind. Actually, what you are is a limitless potential of love, compassion, and wisdom. That's what you are. So don't identify with your emotions. For instance, learn to make the difference between I am angry and there is anger appearing in my mind. If you identify with your negative emotions, it makes it much harder to work on it because you feel guilty, you feel bad about them, you don't want to get rid of them, you feel it's part of you. You need to switch to another way of looking at it. Second, welcome your emotions. The whole idea is that the emotion is not an enemy. It is a messenger. This messenger wants to tell you something. First, the messenger will knock at the door, then it will knock a bit harder, then he'll knock at the window, he will ring the phone, he will scream at the back door, and on and on. For us, an emotion that is unheard is exactly like this. First, it will give you a special physical reaction, for example on your breathing. Maybe it will make your face more tense, maybe it will take down your shoulders, and if it's unheard for a long time, it could create back pain or even X pain into an ulcer or strong skin problems. So, why don't we just open the door and listen to the message from the messenger? You have probably learned in one way or another, for example from your upbringing, that feeling this emotion or that emotion was not good or it was not possible. That could be why you prevent yourself from doing so today. Actually, it's just a message and usually something very valuable for us to learn. Now I will explain briefly how to open the door to the messenger. You ready? Okay. How to open the door to the messenger. Here is what I like to do in a nutshell. I will make a dedicated video for that, as this is a complete exercise that requires some more details and some more time and better environment. So what you can do is, first, notice you are not feeling comfortable. Something is uncomfortable in your heart or in your head. Usually a sign of this is you're looking for something comforting or distracting, like chocolate or Netflix or burger or porn. I don't know. That's the perfect moment to say, instead of doing the same shit I do every time, which is ignoring my feelings, I'm gonna take care of them this time. Then you sit in a relaxed place, alone, quiet, dark maybe, and close your eyes and imagine you go down from your headspace to the ocean of your heart, a beautiful and resourceful ocean. You imagine you slowly take off the lid you have put on your heart, that is to cover your emotions. And now take off the cover and let the emotions come up nicely and peacefully. Then you start naming that emotion. Oh, here is sadness. Hello sadness. Welcome. And then try to feel it genuinely taste and embrace that emotion. Embrace the emotion. Cry if you need. It's very good to do so. It shows you're pointing in the right direction. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a friend who is in pain. But don't follow the mental noise around that emotion. Don't think about who is right or wrong or the regrets, etc. Just focus on welcoming and feeling that emotion. Then ask yourself, why am I feeling this? What is the message I need to learn? And be ready to hear the answer, the message that you need to receive. It could appear as a simple thought, a sentence, or words even appearing in front of you in your mind's eye. With training, you will progressively get better and better at this. I can also guide you in a coaching session to explore this. And as I said, I will make a video dedicated to that. Next, developing the self-awareness. Create the habit of checking regularly what's in your head and in your heart. Regularly ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? The best tool to do this is meditation, for example on breathing. This will help you to connect to the inner space in your heart, where you have unlimited room to observe your emotions, listen to them and welcome them. I put the link to a video I made on my other channel on the 2 best free ebooks to learn about meditation, so check it out. The other essential skill is to know how to name your emotions. To do this, check the wheel of emotions in the link below. It has been well documented that children with better emotional vocabulary handle their emotions better and get far less into violence. The more you can name your emotion, the more the emotion will feel heard rapidly, and the faster they will depart. Write down your thoughts and feelings or talk to someone with the right energy. What is not written down is continuously running in circles in your mind. To stop the ruminating, first you realize through self-awareness. Oh, I'm thinking over and over again about the same shit. Then you decide, okay, I've been wasting time, energy, and making myself miserable for the whole day. What did Alban say I should do? Oh yeah, write it down. There you go. I like to use large sheets of paper where I draw the various beliefs and thoughts and how they interact. Then I can drop them from my mind much easier. Yesterday I was talking to a friend, and as I was listening to him, I realized he had a strong inner conflict. So I drew it, and it became very obvious what was the issue in him, you know? And for me and him it was a breakthrough, and it really helped us to use this paper support. You see, for example, that's how I like to draw things. So you have one influence here in the mind, and here the needs, for example, and then you very quickly can see the inner conflicts. You know what you cannot change, or you know where you have a leverage, and that's how very quickly you have identified the source of the problem, and you also have identified leverage where you can in the fastest way solve the problem, or at least alleviate the pain. And the final point, very practical, is to check your physiology. How is your position, for example? If you simply raise your arms for 30 seconds like this, you will see a change of mindset, I guarantee. Stand like this for 30 seconds with your hand on your hips. This will impact your hormonal state and help you direct your mind towards constructive mindsets. You also need to eat healthy. Reduce or take out processed food, processed sugar, dairy, meat, and all other types of toxic foods. You may not agree with me on the meat, but I don't care. But you can put in the comments if you like. Okay, and sleep well. Voilà. So now, okay, sleep well, that's a must. A lack of sleep is one of the strongest sources of anxiety, stress, fear, or depression. If there is one thing that will change your day, it's the quality of your sleep. So put all the chances on your side by doing these few things. For example, what I like to do sometimes when I feel I'm like really having issues to have deep sleep, I just take a very tiny bit of melatonin. I try to reduce the screen time just before sleeping, at least 1 hour before sleeping, and all these two already will help to improve your sleep. I will make a video just about that, by the way. Okay guys, so we're reaching the end of this video. So just to summarize the few points that can help you, and I will make videos more detailed about each of them. First, do not identify with your emotions and do not feel guilty about having them. Secondly, welcome your emotions. Third, open the door to the messenger and listen to what it has to say. Then, develop self-awareness. Then write down your thoughts and feelings or talk to someone with the right energy to organize your mind. And finally, check your physiology and put yourself in the best conditions possible. Voilà, that's it for today. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments. If you have another topic you'd like me to investigate, put it in the comments as well. Remember to click like and subscribe. And thank you very much for your support. Take care.